Hi everyone, that time has come once again for the Sephora 20% off VIB Rogue Insider Sale, and it starts tomorrow, August 24th, and it goes through September 3rd. This is kind of my new batch of goodies that I have loved and I have incorporated into my daily routine that I really feel are worth snagging with that 20% off. I did this back in the spring when they had their 15% off sale, and I will try to link that below because I still stand by all of those products and use them all the time. I went back and watched it to kind of see what I recommended, so I didn't have too many repeats for you. But again, those, still stand by those. This is just, like I said, kind of the new crop of the newbies here, the freshmen that are really holding their own and I feel are definitely worth checking out. I'm gonna state the obvious and say that I am less than glammed up today. I just did not have time for it, but I guess that is that against the rules to not have on makeup and talk about makeup? I don't know, but I wanted to get this out there by tomorrow when the sale starts so that y'all could kind of have happy shopping. And yeah, I didn't have time to do that. So I hope that you can excuse that and that doesn't bother you. But I didn't have time. I feel so tired, and without makeup, I feel like my eyes look like this. First, very quickly, want to shout out to Briogeo hair care. I have talked about these before, but I like it, love it, want some more of it. This is so good. The whole range, you know, styling products, leave-in products, shampoos, conditioners, whatever you need or use. This is amazing. Stock up with that 20% off. So again, mentioning these again because they're so worth it. I'm gonna move through skincare and then on to the goods, the makeup, which is what everyone really wants, but I will move through skincare pretty quickly. This will be a repurchase for me. This is from Fresh. This is the black tea kombucha, which is a wonderful drink, by the way, if you haven't tried it. Facial treatment essence. This is a toner. My skin feels so buttery soft whenever I use this. Hands down, one of my favorite toners I have ever used. I went through a whole bottle of this, of their rose one. It has rose petals in it, and they came out with this, and it blew that one out of the water. So definitely a repurchase for me. Check this out if you need a good toner. I love this one. This from Drunk Elephant. This is their Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. It is gorgeous, mixed in key to a serum or a moisturizer for the day. It gives your face the most beautiful glow and just brings it back to life. I have used almost this whole tube, so I will repurchase another one to use through fall and winter to keep kind of that life in my face. It sits beautifully on the skin. I love that there's some anti-pollution properties in here. This is gorgeous. Do not use it on its own unless you're going for like the Oscar statue look. Please mix it in with something and it just gives your face the most beautiful finish. So this is great. Another thing on my list is going to be a full size of this from Tatcha. This is her Deep Cleanse Cleanser. I obviously got a little guy in it to try, and I fell so in love with this cleanser. It is for normal to oily skin. It is clarifying Japanese loofah fruit extract, and it smells beautiful. My skin looks beautiful. It feels beautiful. Fell super hard for this cleanser. This is not a makeup removing cleanser, so make sure you're using your micellar water or a cleanse off balm or an oil to remove your makeup, and then something like this to cleanse your skin. But I absolutely love this one. I will be picking up another one of these from the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask. This is the smaller size that's only $22, and I think I'm just gonna repurchase another smaller one because this one lasted me a very long time. I'm down to the last little bit in the bottom, but I use it consistently about 2-3 nights a week, and I feel like for 22 bucks with the 20% off, that is wonderful. My skin is just buttery baby soft in the mornings. There is a larger size for purchase also if that is more your speed, but I think that this is an outstanding product. I have 2 eye creams to tell you about, one of which I am currently using, and this is from Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream, and it is the same principle as using a banana powder to brighten under your eyes. It has a very banana shade to it. I have used a good bit of this. I think my husband's fingers have dipped in here a couple times also, but it looks so beautiful under the skin, and this is very, very good for daytime. Under makeup, it is a dream. Alone on a bare face, it gives the most beautiful brightness and moisturization to the under eye. I've really been impressed with this, and I like this one a lot. This one is probably my most favorite eye cream I have ever used, and it is from Volition. Now, I have talked about this brand before. I found their no sunscreen, their prismatic luminizing shield I still use every single day. Another winner from this brand, this is their Helix Am PM Eye Gel. Such a difference whenever I use this, and I used every last bit of it. I just saw such a huge difference in my under eye as far as fine lines, darkness, puffiness. Winner. This one was amazing. I will be picking up another one of these because I loved it that much. Last skincare item I want to talk about is from Nurse Jaime. I have mentioned this before, but this is her Instant Uplift. This is now available at Sephora, or at least on the website it is, and you can get that 20% off. It is a one and done kind of thing. It is a game changer for your skin before makeup, or just at nighttime or in the morning, whatever you need to depuff or lift. This is staple for me. I love this. Again, you purchase it once and you're done, and now you can get it with the 20% off, so don't pass that up. Right along to the makeup, I want to shout out to this primer from Fenty. This is the Pro Filter Primer. I picked this up early summer when I was getting really oily, as I tend to do when it gets hotter, and this is a gorgeous primer. It has just the right amount of tackiness to the skin. Everything sits beautifully on top of it and stays in place. I will continue to use it even fall and winter, just, you know, in my T-zone where I really need it, because this is just so lovely. So if you are on the oilier side, this is a winner. Check it out. I could not go through this video without recommending the new Mineral Veil Hourglass translucent setting powder. You know I love the ambient lighting powders in the palette or the singles. This has just changed the name of the game for me as far as setting my under eyes. I've loved my Coty Airspun from the drugstore for so long, but this is outperforming it so far and beyond that I have to mention it, and it is worth the price tag, because for me it has just nothing else, just completely smooth out my under eye, especially in this little socket right here. Things like to bunch up and collect there, and it gets to looking cakey, and it drives me bonkers. This does not do that. This just gives you the most beautiful even finish and reflects just the right amount of light. It's beautiful on the perimeter of the face for like a creamy glow. I love this powder. It is pricey, but definitely recommending it for the sale because it is that good. I talked about this in a recent video from Natasha Denona. This is her Super Glow highlighter. This is in the shade Light Medium. She has three. There is a light medium, and a medium deep, or a deep, something for darker skin tones. That's gorgeous. So 3 options. I will insert a swatch for y'all. This pan size is ginormous. The formula is so creamy. It is beautiful on the face. It is beautiful on the eyes. It is beautiful on the body. This one is just so yummy and so good. 2 lipsticks I just hardcore love and use all the time are from Bobbi Brown, her Crush lipstick formula. I have both of these. This is Bare and this is Cezanne's Nude, and I use these all the time, and I plan on picking up some deeper shades for the fall and winter because this formula is so comfortable and it does not feel like a lipstick. It just feels such like a balm, like the most yummy lip balm with the most beautiful color. You see Bare is a little more brown, peachy brown, and Cezanne's Nude has a little more of a pink to it. They're both gorgeous and I use them all the time, but this formula is so outstanding. Another lip product I absolutely love are these from Clinique. These are the Marimekko Pop lip glosses. I have the shade Latte Pop and Sorbet Pop. I have Latte Pop on right now. If you need a gloss that is not sticky and your hair won't get all goopy in and it just feels so silky and nourishing on your lips, this is it. I think these should be talked about more because they are just that good. I love everything about them. The formula, the packaging, the shade range, these are great. A few eyeshadow palettes I want to recommend for y'all, and I will insert swatches along with each one. The first is from Natasha Denona. This is her mini Lila palette. I love the color selection here. It is enough neutral, enough pop of color to work for so many people, and it is just so tiny and cute. The pigmentation and formula is gorgeous on these, and again, you've got neutrals here that are just so easy to work with and you can do so much with, and then little pops of color that you can use on the outer edge of your eye or to kind of smoke out your eyeliner so you have just enough color if you don't want to wash it all over the lid. And especially if you have been interested in Natasha Denona palettes but don't want to spend $100-something for a big palette, this is 25 bucks, get 20% off. I think that she did not compromise anything with the formula here, and this one is wonderful and is just so everyday, user-friendly, wonderful for so many people. I absolutely love this one from Dior, and it is pricey, but I'm mentioning it now so that you can get that 20% off if you're interested. This one is called Embrace. It is a matte sienna kind of setup here. They have several different shade options if this is not your speed, but it is very, very rare that a day goes by and I do my eye makeup, whether it be super simple or I'm going for it, that I don't use some of these shades here because they have just been no-fill neutrals for me that blend out so beautifully, and I have reached for these constantly. So this has just been a surprise win for me, and it is pricey, but again, if it's something you're interested in and want a little bit of luxury, I think that these are so great. Wonderful everyday things, wonderful for travel, easy to use in the little setup. The last eyeshadow palette I have to recommend is the new one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Her Norvina palette is to die for. It is just gorgeous. Again, I will insert swatches. It is not too warm, it is not too cool. The mattes are so buttery and wonderful. The shimmers are incredible. This is her favorite palette of mine that in the longest time. Like I love it more than Modern Renaissance. I love it more than any that I can remember. This is so, so good, and I have been reaching for it nonstop. So check it out during the sale if you've been interested, because it is worth the look. One more thing I want to mention is that this is a wonderful time to stock up on things like your Clarisonic brush heads, or if you use another cleansing device, grab those at 20% off because those are things that need to be changed out regularly, and it's always good to have a few on hand so you don't continue to use an old one and procrastinate, oh, I'll go get one later, because I'm way guilty of that. So I always try to pick up a few of those during the sale with that 20% off. That is my roundup, guys, of what I would recommend, a few things I'm repurchasing and buying with my 20% off. I hope this was helpful. Happy shopping. I would love to hear some things that you get. There's a lot of new releases out there now, and it can be a bit overwhelming. So I love seeing and hearing what you picked up and kind of what caught your eye. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a good one. Like and subscribe, please, if you have not done that already. And I will see all of you in the next video, hopefully with some makeup on.